Hey, what's up?
Nothing.
We're back. We're back. Episode 30.
We made it to 30.
Made it to 30. That's 30 weeks, I guess.
That's 30 weeks. And
30
the
episodes, 30 weeks.
Yeah. And then the 30th. Yeah.
30th
Yep.
of the month? No. Real quick, we're still looking for people. You guys want to get in on this? You can reach us at the socials and all that stuff. Get on there.
To do it.
Gmail, socials, get on there if you want to join us for a section here and throw your creative hat into the ring.
We have our first guest coming up.
We do have a guest coming up.
From now.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. He'll be here soon. He's coming up. So you could check that out. We'll tell you who that is later. But that's that. Anyway, what do you say we just get into this? Because I don't have anything else to say.
You have nothing?
I got nothing else to say.
There's got to be something you can talk about.
I mean, well, I've talked about ice cream before.
You know what's funny is you were just talking about ice cream, and I was just thinking about like the ice cream man. Like, why do other ice cream men even try?
What do you mean?
Mr. Softy.
Because not.
Why would you go to any other one besides Mr. Softy?
Because Mr. Softy is.
I don't need a sad-looking Bart Simpson lollipop, ice pop.
But
that doesn't even taste like ice cream.
But that's
it's like some kind of weird sherbet
But it's
stuff.
a different. But it's
His
a
eyes
different
roll droopy
thing.
and like the nose is made out of some kind of hard.
Or Spider-Man.
There's
Spider-Man too. That's Spider-Man also.
Do they put like the webs? Do they put the detail of like the webs and everything?
No, it's horrible. Because Mr. Softy is a niche one, and
what do you mean niche?
He's not
ice cream.
No, he's not. No.
Ice cream.
It's
niche.
It's a different ice cream. It's a different. It's an ice pop. He doesn't sell those novelty ice things. He just sells really good soft serve ice cream. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. But the novelty stuff is like probably made for like 2 cents in some kind of weird factory.
I don't know what to tell you, man. That's what it is. People have to buy into that, man. It's like you buy into that franchise, and you have to get your own Mr. Softy truck. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a true story. However, I know
you
Mr.
don't get
Softy
it.
or nothing.
Look, you don't get it.
Mr. Softy or nothing, because a lot of times the other ones are called the ice cream man, and it's just that packaged stuff.
Still ice cream.
I mean,
you can get a Choco Taco though, man, and I love me some Choco Tacos.
Nope. I used to go as a kid and get like the little balsa wood airplanes or the styrofoam airplanes, baseball cards.
Yeah.
Remember they had like the Johnny Apple seeds?
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Right? The Red Hots, and you get all that stuff, like things you could never find anywhere else.
That is some memory stuff. Wow.
The lemon heads.
Lemon heads. I love lemon heads. I love lemon heads.
Fortune gum.
Penny. I used to get those for a penny. So you go in. I used to go to this place called Sweet Magic, which was owned by one of my friends at school that I grew up with. This guy Rob. His dad owned this smoke shop called Sweet Magic, and they had arcade games back there. So we used to go there, I'd bring $1 and I would get, and he had all this penny candy, and I would get like 50 pieces of gum or 100 pieces of gum plus the other things. And that fortune gum they were numbered. You can collect all the fortunes.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. And it was the hardest gum, but it tasted good.
It tasted very good.
I remember one time.
Not as good as keep going, keep talking.
Well, you could get Crybabies.
Fruit Stripe.
Remember?
Fruit Stripe gum from
Oh yeah, but that
Toys
was
R Us or whatever.
That was a pack
and it lasted
of gum,
like 5 chews.
Yeah,
gone. Taste is gone.
So you just swallowed it because why the hell not?
Oh, you swallowed your gum?
Yeah,
it explains it. I explained so much.
So wait, Crybabies, right? They're like little sour gumballs.
I remember Gobstoppers, and I also remember like Atomic Fireballs.
No. Crybabies were not. Wait,
Sour Patch Kids.
Wait, there's Warheads. No,
Warheads.
Yeah. No, Crybabies were like gum. They were like dusty, sour balled gum. Anyway, I bought an entire bag of those, probably like 100 for like $1 or whatever, right? And I just went direct. I walked direct because I could walk to this from my house. Yeah. I went directly home, sat on my bed, and just ate them. I ate like half the bag, and I got so sick. It was hilarious. I loved it. It didn't matter.
I remember Pop Rocks. I had Pop Rocks one time. I put it on top of like the mirror in my bedroom. It was kind of like a mirror, but it was kind of like a shell that had like shelves on it.
Okay, yeah.
Around the edge of the mirror,
right,
so there was a top.
Yeah.
Like a perch
on
the top that you couldn't see.
Yeah.
And I used to jump up there and like, I don't know what I'd put up there. Pixie sticks and Pop Rocks.
Just random
I put Pop
candy.
Rocks up there one time to save them for later so nobody would find them. I guess so my sister wouldn't eat them or whatever. And they like melted. And like melted to the top of that thing. So forever I had that thing. Anytime I put anything up there, I always felt like a pile of like just melded Pop Rock. Like Pop Rocks just
how warm was it in your room that it?
They just it was up top. It was up high. So I guess the hot air rises or whatever like that. And they just melted to the top wood of the mirror.
That
you know,
thing, yeah.
I mean you couldn't see it from down below, but when you climb up on the dresser or something or the desk next to it, you'd see it. It was just a molten It just like
great.
It just combined.
Did you go up there and
mirror.
lick it? Did you go up there and be like, I wonder what this tastes like?
You know how much dust?
Oh yeah,
dust.
it's gross.
Well, you dust the surface of the desk and above the mirror. Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
like kind of like a dresser, so it was a surface, and then the mirror was behind it, and shelves on the sides, and you would never dust up there. It was like bare wood.
Especially when
and
you're young,
everything
you
like
never
that.
dusted anyway.
No, yeah. No.
Except dusting was my job in my household,
Oh,
so I
yeah,
had to
no.
do that every weekend.
No
Okay,
dusting.
anyway, enough about reminiscing with that. Let's reminisce on a different tip, and the first one you have is heavy metal. Oh, I like heavy metal.
You like it? I've never seen heavy metal. Don't care to. Even after looking it up and talking about it and everything, it's an anthology movie.
But it's animated and it's great. It's just great.
It sounds like it has like the worst music
It's
ever.
just great. No,
Cheap
man,
Trick,
it was that
Sammy
80s.
Hagar,
Yeah, dude,
and
it
then
was
there's
just
Devo, Black Sabbath, Blue Oyster
But-
Cult
but-
with an umlaut over the O.
But
Don't
dude,
forget that umlaut.
Ooh-la. But it wasn't really about. It was about the music, but it was the visuals that went with the damn music
Yeah, I
and the
understand
stories that they created for that music. It was so. I'm not a classic rock guy. Like I'm not that guy. I was never really into Metallica and Iron Maiden
Not really
and
classic. That's
Hagar.
more like
What would you call it? I don't
The
know.
music
Long
on
hair
this?
band rock. I don't know what you want
hair
to call
metal,
it.
cheap
Hair metal.
cheese rock.
My older brother, he was definitely into that stuff. I
Yeah.
wasn't. But there's something about heavy metal, like I enjoy it. I really do. I
Okay.
enjoy it. It's a good.
Well, the visual style was a lot like
Each piece being section of the movie was
Yeah.
animated differently,
yeah.
right? But was there an overall? I'm trying to think. Was there an overall story arc?
There
thought it
could
was-
have been. There might not have
I
been.
thought
I have
it
no
was
idea.
because I thought it was. Each one was animated differently. Oh man, I could be. Does it say that?
It's all on there. It's a bunch of different people that made the stuff.
So I think each section was animated differently. Like it was
Yeah.
a different animation style and drawing and art style, I should say. Not well, same thing, but
Yeah, there were
Anyway.
several animation houses worked
okay.
simultaneously
Yeah.
on different segments.
It was cool, man. It was definitely cool. It's trippy, man. It's a trippy experience.
Yeah. Now here.
What year is
here's-
this again?
here's the deal with it.
84.
1981.
81. Oh man.
Yeah, this was
I'm always
1981. A lot of it, the visual style of a lot of the humans were made by the rotoscope technology.
Yeah.
Snow White and Seven
Like the
Dwarfs
Lord of the Rings?
was really big. The stupid Lord of the Rings, yeah, hated it.
So bad, I know.
Hated it. I hate rotoscope where it's like it's cartoon but it looks real.
Yeah.
I hate it. I absolutely despise that style of animation. And I don't like the new style of animation where everybody's got big heads and
I
big
know.
eyes
We've been
and
through.
tiny
You don't
feet.
like the anime
I hate
style.
it.
Yeah, I know.
hate
You
it.
hate it. Yeah.
Like because every
You
single...
like Hanna-Barbera. I get it. I know.
No.
You love the
Yogi-
Pink Panther
Yogi
and
Bear.
Flintstones
Yeah,
and
I
Yogi
love
Bear.
it.
I know you
it.
love it.
I love it.
I know you do.
No, I just don't. There's just certain animation styles that I'm just not too keen
Yeah,
on.
you're
Like
not- yeah.
G.I. Joe was fine. You tried to make it realistic, but you drew everything.
Transformers are good.
Transformers was
Lion,
fine.
like Thundercat Linos.
Yeah,
Linos.
Thundercats.
Thundercats. Yeah, the Linos. Yeah, the serial Linos.
spin-off tie-in. But I just don't like that style.
Yeah,
I
I
really
know.
don't.
I know.
It's just kind of, to me, it's cheap. Like it almost
But
seems
it's
like they
not,
tried to make it
though.
like realistic.
But they did, though.
I know,
That's
but
the
they film
point.
people and then they have to trace over.
That's
And
the
I
point, though.
understand
But
that.
they do that in games, though. That's what they do in video games. But you want your video games to look realistic, though.
I want there to but there's realistic to a certain extent where it's kind of like, oh, it looks so real. Like every John Madden game, they try to make it like as real as possible. And you look at it now and oh my gosh, that's so real. And then 10 years goes by and you look back at the one that you said, oh my
And
gosh,
it
that
looked
was so
like
real.
crap, yeah.
And it looks like garbage.
Well,
You know what I mean?
We're
And
not
it's
going to
just
get into that now.
there's no visual style. I mean, a lot of the times, especially in live action movies, you actually have to have the director would put some of flair, right?
Well, it's also cinematography.
Because
yeah,
you're shooting, Dustin Hoffman. You're shooting Dustin Hoffman.
Mm-hmm.
You're not shooting as an example.
Yeah, okay.
Right, but he's not like exaggerated in one and rotoscoped in one and then traced in another and then big eyes in another. You know what I mean? Like it's not like that. You don't have that to work
But
with.
that's because it's a live action film.
I
You
know that,
can't-
but you don't have that. So a lot of the
But
the
animation
visual
is
style
freedom
goes
of,
in,
but it's a freedom of
a
expression.
lot of
and
the
then-
visual style goes into the director and the cinematographer. Okay, where
Art,
you have
dude,
it
art
in
is
art
what do you think? But
director.
art is just as
Art director, you have
tedious
all that
and-
stuff. I understand that, but that's the thing is where if you tried to make everything just realistic, that you're going to end up with just live action stuff,
No,
and then it's
see,
going
I
to all be
disagree,
the director.
man. See, but then again, you're not an animation guy.
But that's the thing is you look at any kids animation, cartoon, or goofy movie with talking animals in it, and they're all just big eyes and small feet.
But
Even the
that's
humans,
now- but
all the humans. You couldn't tell DreamWorks, from Pixar, from anything else. Like, it's ridiculous.
But
I love Pixar movies.
Yeah, but
I think it's just ridiculous that everybody has to have these big eyes and goofy big heads.
It just is what it is,
they
man.
They wear shirts. They can't even get that.
I understand
How did
that.
they get the shirt over that head?
I know you've said this before, and
How
the
did they
answer
get the
is
shirt over the head?
it's just there. They never do.
It's like a baby shirt where they have the little buttons on the shoulder.
And
they have to like put it on and you button it up.
They all have
Only
seamed
they all
clothing.
just wear onesies.
It's all Velcro.
It's ridiculous.
It's all ball bearings
and I
these
don't
days,
like
man.
Anyway, so
all right, I get it. So point is, you didn't like it. Let's move forward because I got to give you mine.
Well, anthology. I'm going to tell you a couple of people who did voices in this. John Candy did multiple voices in a lot of the segments.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Also, one of the segments had like Eugene Levy and Howard Ramis.
Oh, jeez.
For just notable voices.
Yeah, okay.
That were in the movie.
That's good.
A lot of them were just, other
random
people.
Voice actors.
Yes. A lot of stuff in space, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shuttle story. There were a lot of different
There's
stories.
a lot not medieval, but fantasy, high fantasy.
Yeah.
There's a bit of nudity in there.
Son of All Evils.
There's a bit of nudity,
had,
I remember. I'm going to watch that again. That was
Dystopian New York City in
yeah.
2031 is a taxi cab driver, right? And film noir.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to watch that again.
A nerdy teenager finds a green meteorite.
You know what? Unlocked. Because
throws him into the world.
I'm going to make
Nevermore.
you watch. Listen to me. I'm going to make you watch it, and we're going to commentate.
So
it's unlocked. It's done.
It's unlocked.
You're going to have to watch it now.
Right.
You've never seen it, right?
Yeah, no.
So I can hear you just complain about it the entire time. It's going to be great.
The captain is on trial for numerous charges presented by the prosecutor.
Yeah.
Not guilty.
I gotcha. No, it's cool. Come on, let me show you mine. All right, come on, look.
It would help if you click the picture.
That doesn't work.
I want to see the image of it. A movie called Class.
Yep. This is Class.
The good news is Jonathan's having
Read it.
his first affair. Okay. Bad news is she's his roommate's mother. Okay. Class.
Okay, so this is a movie.
Andrew McCarthy.
First appearance. Film debut. Marked the film debut of not only Andrew McCarthy, but John Cusack and Virginia Madsen. This was Rob Lowe, Jacqueline Bisset, and Cliff Robertson, who was just some guy in the 80s that, he was older at the time. Jacqueline Bisset and Rob Lowe. Jacqueline Bisset is Rob Lowe's mom. They go to this, Andrew McCarthy's a new student at this like prep school. I guess it's high school. I can't be, it doesn't actually tell you that in this plot synopsis, but he plays Jonathan Ogner, and his roommate is Squire Franklin Burroughs IV, but his nickname is Skip. I'm going to tell you about the intro scene to this, but first I'll tell you the plot, which was Skip is like, I'm going to get you laid this year. And he's like, okay. And he has all these foibles, and nothing happens. He ends up going on a trip, and he meets his mom. Like he goes to Chicago to meet a girl to gain sexual experience, but he ends up getting picked up by Ellen, played by Jacqueline Bisset, which is Rob Lowe's character Skip's mom. They have an affair. So they have this affair and everything. He falls in love with her, this and that and all that. At the end, they go to break up with each other, or he goes to break up with Ellen, and Skip and a bunch of the guys from school walk in on them in this hotel room, and that's my mom, this and that. They have at the whole end of the movie is them having a big fist fight in the woods. Like it's literally like he's jumping off a log and they're chasing each other and this and that. And then they make up and they're friends. All right. But I will tell you, like one of the first opening scenes is Jonathan, Andrew McCarthy's character, comes in to his dorm. First of all, everyone's making fun of him for wearing a school uniform. So I guess he was wearing a school uniform from another place. Goes into this dorm. Rob Lowe's wearing women's underwear. He's wearing a trench coat, opens it up. He's got women's underwear on. He says, this is kind of what we're doing as like freshmen or whatever the heck. He's like, you don't have any? He's like, no. He's like, well, here, I'll give you some of mine. So they walk out of the dorm into the hallways with underwear on. They get to the end to get outside, and Andrew McCarthy goes outside and Rob Lowe locks the door behind him. Everyone sees him in this underwear. They make fun of him. So he has to climb up the trellis into his second floor window, and Rob Lowe's on the floor laughing, this and that. That's basically it, man. Andrew McCarthy cheated on his SATs. They're telling each other secrets at one point after they become friends. And Rob Lowe is like, oh, that's not so bad, whatever, So it's like a secret that he had on him and stuff like that. And he was like, he threatened to tell everyone that he did that because he knew that he was sleeping with his mom and stuff. So, that's the whole story behind that. So now I don't know what the hell you want to do. by combining heavy metal and this movie. I don't know what you want to do, man. Should we animate this?
I think you need to animate it and add some Sammy Hagar music. It's just my opinion.
No, it's good. And then, but what's the story? What are we doing?
It's gonna be a short. This is gonna air before like another movie.
Okay.
This is gonna be a short in the movie theater.
That's interesting. That's a new thing.
Because
that's
nobody wants to see
that
this.
We didn't do. Yeah, because nobody's
gonna want to see this.
Is this a sequel? Is this a?
This is a side story.
Hey, you know what we've never done? We've never done a recounting. Like we never. What if we redid Class in the style of heavy metal?
That's
like,
fine.
And we just redo that. We've never done that. Is that dumb?
But
that we can't
in
do
the
that,
time that it took you to tell me.
Yeah.
Whatever you just said, I don't need an
you
hour
look
and a half.
kind of bored, but
I don't need an hour and a half to see that.
You spent 20 minutes out previous episode telling me about the rock aliens.
Let me tell you about the rock aliens.
No, I don't want to hear about. We're not talking about rock aliens right now. Okay.
You know that's 1,000 times better than what is that
Absolutely.
called?
It's called of course. Absolutely, dude.
Heavy metal is better than that.
I'm the one that got this dang thing, and I had to research it.
I don't like the sound.
I actually remember this movie though.
And I have no desire.
So, all right, no, it can't be a rehashing. It can be it can be like a side story or a sequel.
The Night We Never Met, probably about the same.
Boring.
Of unknown origin. Nope,
no, that's a good movie.
Cracking Up, probably about the same thing.
Oh God.
The Morning After.
Nope.
I don't even remember that one.
You remember that one?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I think I do.
Yeah.
Yes. There was somebody in the bed.
Yeah.
The ABBA movie.
Oh yeah, that was a good. That was
V.I. Warshawski.
That was a good. Those were good ones we came up with on that one. All right, but here's the thing. Why don't we make this a short about Skip?
Skip. All right.
Rob Lowe's character.
Is he
An
the one
animated
with the mom
short.
or the one?
No, that's his mother. That's his mother.
That was his mom.
Yeah.
So he's the one with the mom. He wasn't the one.
Hold
with
on, I have an idea.
The mom.
I have an idea. Two pieces of information here. Seeing as how heavy metal's an anthology with all this weird stuff going on, right? It's all this animated rotoscope stuff. Why don't we do like a weird animated rotoscope story with Skip wearing women's underwear? Like
I don't. No. I don't want to see that.
Nobody wants to see it.
I know, but nobody wants to see that nonsense.
I was just trying to give some story in here,
I want to see the fist fight. I want focus on the fist fight.
Okay.
Fist fight with
right.
flashbacks to what happened.
Okay. All right.
All right. A little bit of Kill Bill style. Right,
okay.
where that animated scene and everything like that kind of like told the story of what happened with the one girl.
So we can exaggerate this fight
like
then. This is a good idea.
Yes,
I like this.
It's going to be extremely exaggerated.
Oh, I like it. Okay. Sammy Hagar in there?
He's in. It's at a Sammy Hagar
concert. Can I
concert.
play a little Tears for Fears in there?
Sammy Hagar is going to be like in the woods playing
while they're doing the fighting, and it's all like Technicolor and all right. No, I like it. Swords. At one point, they're fighting with swords.
Hair's flowing. They're going to be dragons.
Boxing. There's dragons. They're like all different sorts of.
Yes.
They should go through the ages, like fighting through the ages, like fisticuffs.
It's going to be like
fisticuffs
of just fighting.
Laser rifles, laser
crusades
swords
are going to be going on, and the Civil War is going to be going on.
I like it.
Yeah,
just to show that this is the amount of this drama that was happening, that roiling inside of them as they're fighting, and they're friends, and they want to kill each other, but they don't.
You're going to see the beginning of the universe. You're going to see everything.
Yeah, I like it. They're
going to fight until the end.
This is great.
Yes.
The hell
that's what's gonna happen.
What do we call it? That's a good combination we did there. I know we're kind of rehashing something already, but it's good, man. What do we call it?
I don't know.
Something. Let me say it. Class fight, heavy metal, or heavy metal class fight. But that's just to get us somewhere. That's just to get a
but they
toe
say
in the
thing
water.
Called heavy metal, and okay. It doesn't really specifically tell you that it's the future and there's going to be like a lot of creatures and robots.
No,
I
thought there was narration.
I don't know. I don't care. But I do think that
we can have a narrator on this. In time, there was one fight of all time. A fight to end all fights, and it continues. It continues throughout the eons, the centuries,
and it's still going to this day.
It's a fight that will go on forever. It's a fight in all of us. Huh? Right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Heavy metal, fight of a lifetime.
No.
Heavy
metal, first class.
No,
you don't like first class?
A little bit, but can we? I like eons. I like that.
Last class.
Like heavy metal, last class. Class is out.
School's out.
School's out.
School's out.
I don't know. I think I like that.
You like School's out?
Class is out.
I don't know.
End of class.
I feel like heavy metal is kind of played out. Like, why don't we call this like emo rock? Emo rock class, because it's kind of gone past that. You know what I mean?
So we're not going to use emo. I mean, we're not
Like
going to use the heavy
pop rock.
metal.
Pop rock.
Pop rock. Oh, pop rock.
Ooh, we talked about
Oh,
pop rock
yeah.
before too.
Pop rock. School's out.
And it's gonna be like Avril Lavigne.
No, it's going to be more like Flock of Seagulls and, like I said,
Oh, I don't know
maybe
about
some
that.
Tears for Fears.
That's like 80s stuff.
Well, this is 80s, man.
All right, new wave.
Yeah,
We're going new wave.
like you said. Yeah, like you said, Flock of
Tears
Seagulls.
for Fears
and-
is fine.
I can't. I'm sorry. Just side note. Every time I hear the word Flock of Seagulls, I hear that name. I think back to the Wedding Singer. You like Flock of, he's like, you like the Flock of Seagulls? You like Flock of Seagulls? He's like, no, but I can see you do. Every time that one line, it's so good.
So, I feel like the only thing that's gonna get me to watch this movie is if you put some like
Not a movie, animated short.
I just want there to be like a Cure song or two.
Oh, Cure. Okay, yeah. I mean that. We could throw some Cure in there.
All right, maybe over like the end credits.
Okay. Can we call someone gonna call pop rock?
Yeah.
Pop rock.
Well, new wave.
Just
New wave.
New wave.
It's not heavy metal. It's new wave.
New wave. Is that one word? 2 words.
2 words.
And
New
that's
wave.
it. Just new wave.
New wave. Yeah.
Yeah.
New wave.
Okay.
The sequel to heavy metal. You may have to put that on there.
Should I put the sequel to heavy metal?
A heavy metal short. Right? New wave. A heavy metal short.
I like it.
I like it too.
That's good. Good job.
Thank you.
All right.
You too. You as well.
Thanks, bro. All right. We're moving on?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, you're up for the next one.
Okay, Broheim. Look.
I want to see pictures. Don't show it to me unless you have a
No,
picture.
there are no pictures. Just read the damn title.
Pictionary.
Pictionary. 1989.
Tell me a little bit about Pictionary. I believe it's a game show.
It is a game show. And this one, the one we're going to talk about, is the 89 version, which is actually children. You might remember the 97 version with Alan Thicke. With
the adults.
With the they used to have stars.
Yeah. Oh, was it stars?
It was stars. It was like actors and actresses.
Okay.
Each team had one civilian player, right? One rando, and then they had celebrities, I should say. But this one we're going to talk about the kid version, the 89 kid version. It's the same thing. It's 2 teams of 3 children competing to draw in a drawing game surprises. 3 rounds.
3 teams of 3 children's. Did you say?
No, it's 2 teams of 3 kids. Sorry.
You did say children's.
Yeah, children's. Whatever, man. It's 3.
I couldn't let it slide.
2 teams of 3 children. It only ran from June 12th, my birthday, to September 8th of 89.
Happy birthday,
Thanks.
1989, Chris.
65 episodes between June and September.
Did you turn 20 that year?
I turned, in 89. Yeah, you would think so, right?
Oh, you're 10. That's right.
I was 10. Yeah. Yeah, I was 10.
Did you dream of being on Pictionary?
I did actually. I did. I liked the show. I remember the kid version too. So it had different rounds. Do you want to know specifics of rounds? No.
They had to draw pictures.
You draw pictures.
Keep going on.
That's it.
Okay. Well, when I was 13.
You were 13 then, yeah.
Well, not quite.
Oh, you're
quite
almost.
on June.
You're almost. Oh, June, yeah.
Not quite.
Because you're August.
So don't age me.
Yeah, okay.
Don't age me. I dreamed of
Genie.
being a troubleshooter for the Phoenix Foundation in Los Angeles.
What? Oh, God.
And also working for the Department of External Services,
Can you just...
the DXS. I dreamed about being
MacGyver! Oh, my God.
Not really. I never watched MacGyver.
Yeah.
Didn't care for it. Had friends who loved it, absolutely loved the show. So I saw my fair share of
didn't watch MacGyver?
Parts of it and pieces, and not into MacGyver. I was very into like Dukes of Hazzard, the A-Team, Knight Rider. Never liked Airwolf. Never liked MacGyver.
I agree. I wasn't into
never
those.
liked
Street Hawk.
Never liked Street Hawk.
You weren't into the vehicle combat or the espionage little. Yeah, I never really watched. What year was this?
Simon and Simon.
What year? Please get out of here. What year? Simon and Garfunkel? Yes, but not Simon and Simon.
Simon and Simon. Scarecrow, Mrs. King.
Oh yeah, Murder She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote?
Murder, She Wrote. Yeah.
Columbo.
Oh. There were so many of these
What
shows.
year? What year is
Perry
this?
Mason mysteries.
Oh, God, please. I can't.
It ran from 85 to 92.
85, okay.
Yep. It's squirted its way into the 90s.
Please. If you don't know what MacGyver is...
no. Stop.
Go ahead.
Stop.
Yeah.
Agnes.
Tell us.
His name is Agnes.
Yeah.
All right?
Angus?
Agnes.
Really?
Is it Angus? Did I spell it wrong? It's Angus.
It is Angus because he's MacGyver because it's Scottish.
I wrote Agnes.
I knew that was wrong.
Angus.
We can
Agnes.
call it Agnes. Oh, our version might have Agnes.
We're bringing Agnes in.
All right, Agnes
is
MacGyver.
Agnes.
All right, tell us about MacGyver before we go further.
It's going to be his daughter.
Yes,
to let you
yes,
know.
it's going to be his daughter.
So.
I
Stop.
got a good idea.
Stop.
All right,
You
go
don't
ahead.
even have an idea.
I do. No, I do. Go ahead.
Anyway, his
Yeah.
name
Go
is
ahead.
Agnes, which is funny because there was something else I was writing that I wrote the letters backwards and I felt like an idiot.
That's okay. You're becoming dyslexic in your old age. It's
I am.
fine. It's fine.
I am.
It's fine.
There was something else, and I don't know where it is. I'll find it.
All right, go ahead. Go for it.
Anyway, like I said, he's a troubleshooter for the Phoenix Foundation, and he's also works for the DXS, which is the
What?
Department of External Services.
What are these?
Doesn't matter, Chris.
Okay. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
It really won't matter for our purposes, but
His major was scientist at Western Tech.
that's not a major. That's not a major.
His major
That's
was
not
scientist.
a major.
Yes, and he was also
What are you studying? Scientist?
he was also Army EOD in Vietnam.
Yeah, well, that makes some sense. Yeah.
Right. So he's nonviolent.
In Vietnam.
He likes to
Okay.
solve things with his mind and using his major of science.
And accoutrements.
Yes.
Scientific accoutrement.
Yeah, he had a friend when he was a
Accoutrement.
teenager that died by a gun.
Really?
Yeah, he,
That's how you're
tripped
phrasing
and
that?
Like hit his head on a gun.
Oh, really?
Just died. Yeah.
Didn't get shot.
No.
Are you being serious right now?
No. I'm not.
Oh, wish you were.
Just died by a gun, man.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
It fell
It
off the
just
shelf.
says he prefers not to handle a gun due to a gun death of one of his friends in his teenage years. It
Okay.
specifically doesn't say by a bullet.
I respect that. You're right. He could have got hit by a gun.
Yeah.
I get it.
So
He could have been bayoneted to death.
like sometimes like the
They had
hammer,
bayonets in
the hammer
Vietnam.
can hit your hand.
Yeah.
You like clip it.
And then you can get gangrene and die.
You can. It can like give
Yeah.
you one of those blood blisters.
Oh, and that goes into your bloodstream? Oh, no good.
Done.
That's silent killer right there. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, God, that scares me. Anyway, go ahead.
There were a couple TV movies after the show ended.
Yeah.
You know, that's how they do.
Did you see the
But,
Did you see the reboot? Oh
no.
my God, it was so awful.
No.
It was, dude, it was a kid that played Archangel in X-Men First Class. Do you remember X-Men First Class, the kid that played Archangel?
Archangel wasn't in
The
First
long
Class.
hair.
There was Angel.
Angel. But that's Archangel. Come on,
Okay.
man. Yes, the kid who
Well,
played
Archangel
Angel
was in
X-Men 3. Yeah, I get it.
Apocalypse.
He was also
the movies are a mess.
Oh my God,
they're a mess.
please.
They're supposed to be connected.
there was
and they're not.
Archangel in 3. There was Angel in
No.
First
There was
Class.
Angel in 3.
Okay. Whatever. The point is the kid
Last
that was
Stand,
in First
and then
Class.
First Class they had another Angel.
Right.
And
The
then
kid with the
Archangel
long
showed
blonde
up
hair, okay?
in Apocalypse.
Oh, in fact, he played nope, it wasn't Angel, or was it? He played in First Class, he played Scott Summers' older brother, which didn't
that
make
was
Havoc. That he played Havoc. Sorry, not Angel. He played Havoc.
Oh, okay.
This is
Was
the
there
kid
an
that
Angel
played
in
Havoc.
First Class anyway?
I thought there might have been.
I think
Anyway.
we both lied.
Look, the point is he played Havoc. His long blonde hair. Anyway, they tried to reboot MacGyver last year, and it was or the year prior, horrific. It was so dumb. It was supposed to be his son, not unlike what we do here, but it was so anyway, bad. Anyway, good.
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. No.
Tell us what MacGyver does. We don't really need to stay too long on this now. We're getting to
What does he do? He just gets out.
what does he use? What does he do to get out of situations? What is he using? He's using anything he can find. Bubble gum,
Well,
paper clips, toilet paper rolls, huh? Crazy glue,
no.
balls of yarn, huh? CO2, C4. What? Come on.
He's used household chemicals
Gum.
to make poisons.
Right. For fuses, he uses
They
shoelaces.
had to leave the concoctions very vague because people might.
Oh,
recreate them
that's
at home.
smart. That's
Yeah.
smart. Bottom line is this guy can get out of any situation and create anything. It's a running joke in the world. You know, I'm gonna MacGyver this stuff. I'm gonna be MacGyver-y. I'm gonna pull a MacGyver and get out of here. All right, great. Here's my idea. No, just stop. You're done. You're done.
No.
We're done.
No. I just want to tell you, like he always had a Swiss Army knife on him.
Okay.
Right? Because that's handy. You use that stuff. Duct tape and occasionally matches.
Okay. All
right.
Duct tape's a little weird. The other two I
but that's the thing is you can make a lot of things.
I'm not disagreeing about that fact. I'm just saying it's weird that he would carry that with him. Although he did wear a big jacket that had lots of pockets.
So that's what he did.
Okay, right? He had a jacket with a lot of pockets. It's one of those jackets that has lots of pockets. I've said it 3 times now.
Okay. What are we doing with MacGyver?
You mentioned Agnes
MacGyver.
Show? It was Pictionary.
Oh yeah.
My idea, my pitch to you is some type of game show.
Yes.
Where she hosts it.
Okay, Agnes MacGyver hosts it.
But it's okay. Okay.
I'm coming up with an idea, and I hope you're going in the same spot.
They have to get out of a situation given certain things, or they have to make things given only limited resources.
I like that. You need to create a picture of, like.
Oh, okay.
Like that time with the clocks dripping. Right.
A Wrinkle in Time?
Was that the name?
It's the cover of A Wrinkle in Time.
No. There's a famous painting by
George
Washington or Picasso or something.
Yeah,
and there's like the clocks that are dripping.
Yeah, I attribute that to like A Wrinkle in Time. It was the same thing on the cover of A Wrinkle in Time.
Okay. Anyway,
the novel.
You need to recreate that using only like duct tape, matches, and a pocket knife.
Okay.
Like that's the thing is you have to make pictures out of anything but pens, pencils, crayons, ink, paint.
Yeah, any writing or
writing
drawing
implements.
utensil, right? But they have other stuff like a frying pan or paper
and they need
or a book
they need to get that across using their MacGyver skills.
I like that.
Yeah. So that's it. Now Agnes MacGyver.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't think that it really needs to be. I think they could just. That's the host's name. You know what I mean? Like played by somebody else.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. That's fine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the show, and that's
I like
just,
that.
That's just what they do.
I mean, that's essentially what I was saying. You had just to what do we call it? MacGyver-ery. MacGyver this.
MacGyver this.
MacGyver this. Oh, and they could say that. They could be like, all right, 3, 2, 1, MacGyver this.
MacGyver that.
And they show it. MacGyver that. MacGyver that.
MacGyver that.
Welcome to MacGyver that. This episode we have Carrie and Jason and Pablo. Who will win? We don't know.
We don't.
I'm going to guess it's Carrie.
It's basically...
She looks autistic.
It's...
They can make this outlandish guess at the beginning.
That's it.
With your host, Agnes MacGyver.
MacGyver that.
MacGyver that.
MacGyver that.
That's good, bro.
Yep.
I'm into that, man. You know MacGyver. It's MacGyver.
I know. I'm looking right at it. I got that right. You mean it's not MAGCYVR?
No. MacGyver that. Oh, can it be exclamation? Yeah, I want that to be. Yeah, okay, good. Good.
Yep.
Moving on. Ow.
Moving on. Who's it up? Who's up for this one? Me? Probably.
Yeah, you can go.
All right. Take note of the under the title.
You mean this? That what?
It's not so much a subtitle as it is a specification.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Fraggle Rock.
No, you're not.
Series.
You're not. You're not.
Why?
No, you're not.
Why?
You can't.
Why? Did we really get it?
We got the same one. It happened 2 episodes ago. We said what would happen if we both got the same one. No.
Oh my gosh. It's great. It's great.
No, it happened. It happened.
How did that happen?
High five on that one. It happened.
Out of all the shows.
It happened. Now I want to.
It's because there aren't many cartoons, man. There's only 12. But it's
there isn't.
Eventually they're gonna link up.
Half of them are either Japanese or French. So, holy crap!
Wow.
What are we doing? We didn't know. Remember we said we'll cross this bridge when we get there.
Look at this nice full color picture I've sent you.
And I just showed him the Wikipedia text version of it.
But the thing is, I'm on the Wikipedia. This is the Wikipedia. Why do you have like some kind of like footnote in the actual Fraggle?
This is it. Look,
no, it's
this
not.
This is the one.
Fraggle Rock, the animated series.
This is what I have. Do I have not? There's settings to no pictures or something?
Is your Wikipedia updated?
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it used. You know what? It used to have pictures. Maybe I need to fix
You
it.
made me drop my pen.
There's 7 more on this table. I'm sure we can figure out where the other ones are. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's right here. I have a picture here. If it wants to load, it doesn't want to load.
It doesn't want to load. Okay. Anyway,
there it is. Okay, I'm looking at it too.
Yeah, that's the same picture. So Fraggle Rock, it was basically the exact same thing as the main puppet show.
It did
right?
have.
Tell me about Fraggle Rock.
Okay, so Fraggle Rock had in the beginning it was bookended by the live action puppet version of Uncle Traveling Matt.
Yep.
His name was Uncle Traveling Matt.
That's his name.
Loved it. Loved that guy. The other day, dude, I love this show.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this show. It had. Most of the time, 2 15-minute segments.
But some were 30 minutes.
Some had 30-minute storyline plots. Yep. This was different because Doc and the dog, remember the guy that ran the workshop?
Yep, Doc you'd see from the neck down.
Just like Nanny from Muppet Babies.
And the opposite of Wilson from Home Improvement.
Oh, that's true, which was just from the mouth up.
I think it was nose up.
It was a mouth.
So basically, this area,
it's no good.
Interesting.
It's no good.
The upper lip.
Mm-hmm. To the lower chin.
To the chin or the jowls were never seen by either Muppet Babies, Fraggle Rock Animated Series, or Wilson from Home Improvement.
Good point.
What is with that segment that they're just like, no?
Bad mouths.
Anything but.
No good. Not good looking mouths.
You think that's what it is?
Just not good looking mouths.
Which is very strange.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see a show where they only show
just that.
Just that.
You know what show that's called? You know what it is? The Annoying Orange. It's on YouTube. Don't watch it.
Stop.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing, man? Did you give us more monitor here? Is that what happened?
More monitor.
Okay, that's fine. Kenny, I don't know what to do here. What do we do? We've never had this. We can't. How we combine? We're not combining it. This is a bad thing. Like we're supposed to combine something.
We're supposed to combine everything, and that's the thing.
What do we do?
I don't know. I guess it
is it
cancels
just fun? So this is a show about
either you have 2 of every character.
Can we make a completely new show now?
How about we make a show where there's a mirror world, and the Fraggles. There's just evil. There's evil versions of every single one of them, and they're coming out of the woodwork, and they have to fight them.
Can this be?
The Gozers build weapons for them.
Can we rename them? Do we name them Evil Fraggle Rock, Evil Fraggles, or we call them like Raggles, like something different? You have the Fraggles, and then you have the Raggles. I was gonna say sorry, I was hiccup on. I was gonna say like the Raggles because it was for evil Fraggles.
No.
But that's dumb. So I call them just the Raggles. Get rid of the. This has got all your favorites in it though, man. This is all your favorites.
Gobo, Moki, Red.
Mm-hmm. All your favorites, bro.
Let's see. I think we need. I don't know. Maybe just pluralize it. Fraggle Rocks.
No.
No,
I want to call it something. I want it to be. But let me just. I want to delve in this a little bit. Can this be
Fraggle versus Fraggle?
No, hold on with the title. Just keep that in your back pocket. All right, pin it, squat on it. What I want to do is, can it be a reverse? Watch me now. Here's Fraggle Rock, and reverse above it is the inverse world. Living right above.
Are they upside down?
Yes.
So their head touches the other.
They have different gravities. I saw this movie.
Yeah, I know. Keep going.
Recently.
I got you.
Where it was like that.
I know.
But they can see each other.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get it?
I get it. But they can't.
They can't interact, but they can see each other. But they try. There are ways to interact. There are ways. So their gravity down here, the normal Fraggle world, is different than the gravity up there. So they're reversed of each other, inverse, and they see each other. Okay. That's an interesting concept, don't you think?
Yeah.
Going back to the title, I think it needs to be like Evil Fraggles. It's got to be something. I don't want to just call it like Fraggle Rocks.
I want to call it Fraggle versus Fraggle.
Like Spy versus Spy. I can't help it, man.
Perfect. Either you know how badly I itch, and I choose not to.
Okay.
I choose.
You mean scratch. You itch and you don't scratch. I can
deal with it.
Sorry, guys. That's my beard.
Nope.
All right. Fraggle versus Fraggle. Yeah, man. Okay. Spy versus Spy.
Yeah. That's it. And you have the inverse versions of.
Guess what? Guess who? Remember the Gorgs that want to eat the Fraggles?
Yeah, the big things.
They're good.
What do you mean they're good?
They were bad in the regular version, the regular Fraggle world. In the inverse, they're good. They don't want to eat the Fraggles. They want to help them. The
And the
Dozers
Fraggles
only
want to defeat them.
yes, and the Dozers destroy. Doc and the dog are
The Dozers
bad.
always destroy.
No, the Dozers build.
Oh.
They're the
they
ones that build. The
destroy.
Fraggles destroy all the Dozers stuff. They
So
eat
the
them because
Fraggles are
remember it's all made
building-
of mustard or something, right? Wasn't it made of mustard?
They were made of, I don't know.
I think they said it was made of mustard.
Like sugar straws.
Yeah. Oh, you know they build that just so the Fraggles can eat them, right?
Is that right?
I believe that's what they used to do. They used to build them just so the Fraggles can eat them. Like that's what the Dozers were. I love the Dozers. They're so cute. But they only destroy. They destroy things. Maybe the Fraggles build stuff and they destroy something like that. Anyway, I think the Gorgs should be good.
All right, Gorgs are good. Fraggles are bad.
Yeah,
And the Dozers.
destroy instead of build. No, were they called Dozers? Were they really called Dozers?
Yeah. Doozers?
Doozers. That's it. Not Dozers. Now they're called the Dozers.
Really? What?
We call them the Dozers now because they're bad.
Oh. Oh, because they destroy things.
Yeah.
So where do the Fraggles fit in?
Were they
They're
the
bad?
they were Gorgs. They called
Yeah,
them the
they're
Gorgs. Doozers. Yeah, they were Doozers. So now they're called Dozers. Henchy Fraggle, Rhinestone Doozer. Oh, I remember Rhinestone Doozer. It's good, man. What'd you ask me? I don't know what you said to me.
Well, I'm just saying, if the Gorgs are good,
They're always trying to help
the
them.
Fraggles are bad,
Hmm.
and then the Doozers are what?
They're also bad. They destroy. They go out and destroy all the Gorgs stuff. They build. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. It's animated, man. It doesn't matter. It's kooky. Yeah. All right. Great.
Whatever. Yeah.
Can't believe we got the same one. That's great. We were just
Oh,
saying
wow.
that. I knew it was gonna have to happen eventually, man.
I don't know if we should go with it or
Stop
if we just,
tapping your pen.
if we should just cross it off.
Nope, it's good. No, that's it. We took the property and we changed it. We literally and figuratively flipped it on its head. That's what you do, man. What are you gonna do?
All right.
What are you gonna do?
Okay.
You got to make something. You got to take apples and turn them into other type of apples. I don't know what to tell you.
Next.
All right. Video games. Since you went first,
Yep. Let's
I will
go.
go first. I will go first.
Game time.
This is gonna be funny for you.
It's gonna be funny for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty funny. Do you want to know why? I'm gonna do what you do, and I'll show you the picture.
Thank you. Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
Oh
Okay. What do you think?
That sounds good. Tell me about Space Invaders. I don't know why it's funny, but keep going.
But what do we have the last one? We had Deadly Duck, which was
like
essentially
Space
a
Invaders.
knockoff of Space Invaders.
Yeah.
Was it not?
Yeah.
Space Invaders. You're defending against aliens coming down that are progressively making their way down to the bottom of the screen, and you have to shoot them, and you have little protective huts that protect you, and then you, yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
That's Space Invaders.
Okay.
What do you have?
I have a game called Megamania.
Megamania video,
What is the
Megamania?
What is the
That's
the
Space
picture of
Invaders, man.
You don't say.
What the hell?
Listen, it's a little different. All right? This is the game.
Do tell.
I
this
picked
was
the
on-
one time that it's between like levels.
This
This
is
is
a-
the game.
Oh,
So it's basically
it's Space
Space
Invaders, only
Invaders.
instead of going
they just go side
up
to
and
side.
down, coming down, they go across the screen.
Yeah. Yes.
Cheesy bastards. How cheesy.
Yeah. So that's Megamania.
Megamania.
Wouldn't have been made if it weren't for Space Invaders. Although I'm going to tell you a little bit of history about Megamania.
You might as well. You might as well.
The enemies, instead of aliens or spaceships or anything evil, they are hamburgers, bow ties, steam irons. Right? Those are the enemies that go across the screen.
Okay, whatever.
If you submitted your score of over 45,000, you became to I guess Activision, you became an official Megamaniac. That's not all. Going back to the bow ties, irons, and hamburgers,
Mm-hmm.
this game won the most humorous arcade game award
Not it.
back during the 4th annual Archie Awards.
Not it. That's not a real thing. None of those words are real.
Looked into it from Electronic Games Magazine. They had the Archie Awards, and this won most humorous game because they're hamburgers.
In
They're
bow
hamburgers
ties.
in Is it a steam iron? Stop it. Stop it, Activision. Stop.
You megamaniacs.
You Megamaniacs.
Stop it. You stop that right now.
That's the game. That's fact.
Okay, here's the deal. Yeah, Jesus.
Ice cream sandwiches instead of cookies. Refrigerator magnets instead of bugs. Diamond rings instead of diamonds. Yep.
Okay.
That was on the 5200 version because it was more detailed. They didn't need to be so vague. They didn't need to say, those are just cookies. They were able to say, see that detail? Ice cream sandwich.
Look. This is what's going to happen. This game's going to be called Megamaniacs. And it's literally... Now, Kenny, look at me. Look at me. Don't argue with me.
What is this called?
It's called Megamaniacs. It's called Megamaniacs Invade. Look at me. No. Megamaniacs
Space
Invade.
Maniacs.
No. Megamaniacs Invade. Maybe. Here's the gameplay. Don't argue with me about it. It's happening. It's already made. It just got made. It's dumb crap. Whatever all those things you said to me coming across the screen.
No. This is a sequel.
Listen to me. While the aliens are coming down. Do you understand? Now, wait for it. So you have horizontal and vertical, all right? All doing this.
All right, I like it.
My hands are just going in front of each other, okay?
Because that's what happens in the game.
Those sprites are crashing into each other, forming hybrid versions. It's an alien hamburger. It's a steam iron alien. And those things are raining just everything down on the player, okay?
Uh-huh.
And the player is just basically on the bottom going, ah! And the player's just back and forth, has no idea, can't even fire, has no time to fight. It's just a nightmare.
When they merge, what's their trajectory? What's their path?
Everywhere.
Now, do they go diagonally down?
Okay, for example.
If one is hitting,
yes.
One's coming
if
down,
one's coming this way,
and it hits,
whatever their trajectory, it'll go diagonal.
Oh.
But they bounce off the side of the screen.
I like that.
Okay? The player, but this isn't a player's game.
Kind of like a DVD screen player.
Exactly, where it bounces off the
where you
wall.
just want it to go in the corner so bad.
Right.
Please go
just hit that corner.
And when it
hits the corner,
yeah, hit the corner.
Yes, but I can't stress enough, the player has no control over here. The player has no control, dude. And it's going to be considered the most zaniest game ever made.
Is it going to win an award?
It's going to win every award.
Okay.
You just have no control. Your gun fires in every direction. Oh, your bullets bounce off the side of the wall, by the way. It's fine. Your bullets will bounce off the side of the wall. You have no control. You can move your guy from side to side. All right? In fact, I want it to just be, I don't even know. It could be whatever the heck it wants. I don't care. It's just the bullets, you're never going to hit anything. It's just how long, it's basically how long can you last before something hits you. That's basically.
Can we call this Megaspaceinvadia?
Yeah, you know what? Sure.
Megaspaceinvadia.
I don't care. That's perfect. Because you know what? It's such a dumb, zany game.
Mega.
Dash.
Space Invaders. We're going to call this one Megaspaceinvadia. How
All
about
one
Invania?
word? All one word?
Yeah, Megaspaceinvadia.
Space of Vania?
MEGA space, the word space.
Yeah.
INVANIA.
INV.
Megaspaceinvadia.
Wait, what?
Unless you think
Say
it should
that
be
again?
Megaspaceinvadia. Invadia or Invania?
Invadia.
Invadia?
Invade. So IA. So invade IA.
Okay, so Megaspaceinvadia.
INVADIA. But all one word? Or we said, yeah, okay, Megaspaceinvadia.
All one word. Like supercalifragilistic.
Fragilistic. Yeah, okay. Okay, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's it.
I like it. Good
That's
one.
it.
I like the game a lot. Fraggle Rock is going to cancel itself out of this because I don't even think.
Fraggle versus Fraggle. I kind of liked it, man.
Yeah, no, I liked it too,
enjoyed it.
but I just don't feel like it needs to be a thing.
Hey, can we retcon New Wave, a heavy metal short? Can we make it NU Wave? NUE? Can we do something dumb? No, you want it just regular New Wave?
Yeah, because it was called New Wave.
Oh, the movement.
The movement was. Yeah,
are you speaking of the musical movement considered New Wave?
Yes, because if you think of the awful musical movement called nu metal, which was NU, metal.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And that would be, gosh, if they made a movie called Nu Metal, I would
Please
stop.
just stop your face open.
It lasted for like 6 months, and then
know.
like they just kept coming out with like Korn albums, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" And you're like,
This is
"Why
amazing.
on earth is Korn still producing albums?"
I
Like
know.
they were hot for like 6 months.
I don't know, man. People like corn. I like corn on the cob. I like cream corn. Why didn't they ever make a band called Cream Corn?
You want to make a band called Cream
Let's
Corn?
make a band called Cream Corn. I hope we can get something like that
With
later.
the K? The K for creamed and corn, or just K for creamed?
No, yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Cream corn, and they're made of Krispy Kreme donuts. Yes. I miss Krispy Kreme days. Remember those days, man?
But everybody else has Krispy Kreme still, and we just don't have them anymore.
How come we don't have them?
don't
This
know.
is BS is what I'm saying here.
However, the city has them, and I've been looking forward to going back to Comic-Con because I want to
Oh,
get.
yeah. Oh,
Krispy
where are we
Kreme.
going? Where are we going?
We're going to Krispy Kreme.
We got to go to Krispy Kreme. And we got to get some nuts. I love nuts.
The
We gotta
nuts,
get
the street nuts.
Yeah, street nuts.
There's nothing like a street nut.
Yeah. Well, Kenny and I are hitting Comic-Con,
Or two.
New York Comic-Con this year. It actually, you know what? It already passed. And it was great. And it was fantastic. We're going to let you know it was fantastic.
The Krispy Kreme was
Do
amazing.
you it was so remember
They go out of business
remember
the
that thing
next
that
week,
happened?
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah, remember what happened? Remember that thing that we saw, like one guy wearing that thing? Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
That was so
The,
crazy.
the costume you were talking about.
Yeah.
The costume.
Oh no, he wasn't wearing a costume. He just looked amazing. He was just a dude. He was just a normal dude. Anyway, that's gonna do it here for us at Rancho El Squado. Do us a favor, get in touch with us, say hi, and if you want to be on this thing,
Just be on the thing.
Be on it.
Don't say hi. Just
No,
demand.
I
No.
want- I
I
want
want
someone to
demand.
say hi to
I don't want
me.
any hellos. I don't
why
need that
not? Oh,
pleasantries.
I do though.
Don't need it. Don't care
But why
for
do
it.
why can't I get what I want and you always get what you want? You always get the no highs. and
Demand. We want demands. You demand to be on the show, or you're not on it.
I could deal with that. Yeah.
Just a demand. I demand.
If you don't demand, you're not on this show.
That's
How
right.
about that?
That's right. No pleasantries. Don't be like, hey, I think it would be great if I could be on. No.
No.
Be sure of yourself.
Hey, idiots! Put me on this sec. I want to do a movie. Okay, great. You're in.
Yes.
And he goes, oh, really? Okay, great.
Done.
Good stuff. Thanks. See ya.
Mm-hmm.